the DeFi Dojo segment. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the music didn't start. Oh, I had the music down. You like my new opening, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our sponsored segment of the day from the DeFi Dojo. As I say down here, this segment is powered by DeFi Dojo. And as you can see from the graphics down here below me, we've got on the show Based Peaches, a base chain meme coin that started up recently. And we got the crowd from Peaches in the comments here. I point over here because that's where they are. And we got their El Presidente and Dev on the line here, who I'll refer to, whose name is PeachToshi Barkamoto, otherwise known as Miss Peaches, or we'll just call him Peach. Peach, welcome to the show here.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Really love the environment that you guys have created, the platform that you guys have, and really in awe, honestly, of your community and what you guys have built so far. So good job on that.
Thanks, thank you very much. We'll take a little ass pandering here all day.
All day long. All day long. Give it to me.
All day. Anyway, so we've got Based Peaches here, a new coin. You've been out just for a little bit here. Give us the 10-second elevator pitch on how Based Peaches came to be.
Amazing, yeah, guys. So basically, Base Peaches is, we saw billions and billions and billions of dollars flowing through dog meme tokens, but not one dog was saved in the process. So we saw a new potential meta that we could innovate and create on, and we started this new charity token. Miss Peaches, if you don't know, is Dave Portnoy's dog. She's already viral. She was rescued from a dog house in Atlanta, and he pushes a big narrative. He pushes a lot of merch, trying to donate and raise awareness to have people donate instead of buying. Not donate, adopt instead of buying. And we went along with that narrative, and it's been 7 days since launch. We have over 4,000 hodlers. We did over 45 million in trading volume, and it's just the beginning. So we're very excited to let the community know about what we have in store and what we're here to do.
It's good. Quickly, I need to just interrupt. I forgot to do something on the intro here. That is important to. Whoops! I still got the doors open here. It just developed the doors here, so bear with me here. But anyway, what I like to say is on our show, it's a live show on camera and stuff like that. And one of our requirements here is to be on camera or KYC'd with some organization. And thanks to Assure DeFi here, Based Peaches is KYC'd and checked out by Assure DeFi. And so if you're a project that needs to get their act together and get a lot of credibility, go over to Assure DeFi. The link is in the bottom to Based Peaches results from their KYC, and of course you can hit the website up there, and hopefully Chapo over there will send more business our way, because we are pitching him here. You heard me, Chapo. Assure DeFi. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you there. Peaches, but so you've actually established a charity. Give money.
I wouldn't say a charity yet. It's a charity initiative meme token. So instead of all these meme tokens, we're raising awareness, and we have some sort of functionality where we do donations. Our main goal is to be, like I said, the first $1 billion meme token to actually save thousands of dogs. Right, all these other dog tokens. It's so that we're really excited about that, and that's what we're really looking forward to.
Well, that's good. I just remember a couple of weeks ago, Pedro and I were talking about this, and we saw the connection between chains and dog-themed meme coins. And if you had listened to this show for the past few years, you would hear me just shine on meme coins and this ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing ever, even though people are making scads of money on them. And then as more chains came about, and as meme tokens, but mainly dog-themed meme tokens, brought investors into that chain better than any marketing money that chain could do. I mean, obviously Base has Coinbase behind it, so they have big money muscle behind it. But most chains don't have Coinbase behind it, and they linger or just hang out for a while, and then a meme coin, mostly a dog-based one, comes on, and people bridge zillions, and then their TVL goes to the moon over there. And I think your token is likely to cause that as well.
100%. Thank you. Yeah. That's our whole intention here. I mean, the reason why we chose Base, for those of you guys that don't know, Base is a cheaper layer 2 option of Ethereum. So, everyone loves trading Ethereum. No, they hate trading Ethereum, but they love Ethereum. So that's why people stop trading Ethereum meme coins, because just the taxes were too high. So Base came about, and obviously with their mass, very big user base, they were able to make bridging and make buying these coins so easy that you can literally do it on a Coinbase app. So they have over 100 million users. So we saw the volume moving here, and that's why we made the decision to let's go over to Base. Let's be a first mover, because you look at Solana, you look at all these other ones. There's so many dog tokens, and there is a few on Base that are over the 100, 200 mil range. But we said we still have less competition, and we still have more inflow of people to come. Just last week, Base flipped at Solana on trading volume, daily trading volume. So that's why we made the right decision. We're very happy about it. The gas fees are 10 times cheaper than usual Ethereum, but you're making Ethereum able to stack that Ethereum, and you have a little bit more chance of a longevity aspect within base chain.
Well, in full disclosure to everybody, Pedro and I are investors in Based Peaches, as we put our meme coin allotment into it, just to see what happens to it. By no means any sort of influential type of investment or anything like that. But I must say, it was my first time I've been in crypto a while now, and I've watched Base come out, and I guess it was I don't know, when was it, last September that they launched. This was my first buy on Base, and so I had to figure out, okay, which wallet do I need to use? Okay, it's an EVM one. Okay, that works. And then how to bridge over, and I was like, and I realized that most of the bridges just take ETH and put it into wrapped ETH for Base, and I didn't have any ETH. It's like, because I've hated ETH for so long. So the last transaction I did on it was trying to get money out of a wallet that I had like $20 left in, and it said, sorry, it's $17 gas. And I'm like, come on, man. So I've just totally faded on ETH. And so I had to suck it up. And I know there's a bridge out there that kind of avoids ETH or keeps the fees low, but I couldn't find it. So I just went to the base bridge and moved it over. But it was very quick. I mean, my God, I clicked, and like 2 seconds later, it showed up in my wallet, and 5 seconds later, Pedro and I were owners of Based Peaches, baby.
Wow.
Based Peaches.
All right, Peachtoshi Barkamoto. Tell me,
what's your roadmap? Yeah, what's the roadmap going on here?
Yeah, so
where are you going?
Yeah, so as you guys see, we have a beautiful painted chart here. We're sitting at a 14 mil market cap. Our all-time high was 32. It's right there on the right side of the screen. We're at a $32 million all-time high market cap. Today we have just under 2.5 million volume. We're starting to pick up. People are starting to hear the news. So like I said, basically when we came out, our number one goal was to have a successful launch. Most projects have a 24-hour lifespan if they're lucky. We wanted to defy that, and so we had a lot of measures in place to kind of get rid of the snipers and lower the possibility of being sniped, which is so detrimental to a project.
Yeah.
And make sure that on that initial dip, we had buying pressure coming in. We have the team. First off, before a roadmap, I want to talk about the team. I truly believe that the team is everything when it comes to executing a vision. Ideas are cheap, execution is what costs. So, the team consists of me and my co-founder. We have 3 devs. One of them is product. One of them is a complete auditor. He actually works for the government auditing blockchain and analysis. And then the third one is actual deployer who he's launched over 50 projects, done over a few $1 billion in market caps. And we have a very, very competent dev team, because dev teams could be the life or death of your project. We understood
Absolutely.
that. So on top of that, we also brought in advisors. We understand that, we have a great background in the crypto space. 2021, my co-founder and I, we did a few big NFT projects, coin projects, but we wanted to bring in la creme de la creme. We're true believers of, your network is your net worth. So we brought in 4 advisors. One of them is a VC hedge fund within the crypto space. 2 of them are really big KOLs, well respected in the space, which is why if you go on Twitter, you could see hundreds of KOLs tweeting us, retweeting us, especially even pre-launch. And then we also have 5 people on our design team working day in, day out, creating the best memes, best graphics. And then we have 5 community managers that help manage our social media. So for a meme token, a lot of people say you have a very big team, especially because you're so early. And we said, our vision is 100 mil plus, nothing less. Our team tokens are locked. Everything is vested, and our main vision is to take
Did you say 500 million market cap?
100 million plus. That's our
500 million plus, man. Come on. I feel like you're short circuiting this.
Yeah, we're talking about the short term, right? So
Yeah.
we have a very competent team. Our advisors are absolutely amazing, which is why we've had a healthy project. So in terms of our roadmap, guys, our roadmap here is to raise awareness, obviously get Dave Portnoy to align with us. And
I was going to ask you.
Last project that Dave Portnoy retweeted was a fluke. He saw someone named a coin called Portnoy, and it 100x'd in a day from a retweet. They went from 250K to 25 mil market cap, and the team didn't know what to do, and then it just went down and down and down, and then it died. I spoke to the team, and they weren't expecting it. So now imagine with a team, with a community of 4,000 plus people holders, over 4,000 plus holders, and doing volume like this. Imagine that once we get that hype, we're doing a Twitter Spaces tonight with Mario Nawfal. For those of you that don't know, he's one of the biggest news guys on Twitter. Yeah, our first.
Did you say Mario Nawfal?
Yeah, Nawfal.
Yeah, no, we know Mario quite
well. Holy wow.
Yeah. So we did our launch AMA with him, and we had 170,000 people tuned in. First day, we hit over 10 or 15 mil volume, just from that AMA. And today is our second AMA with him. We just had 2 exchange listings announced. One went live today. We have L Bank live today. Tomorrow, for the viewers, you guys are getting exclusive here. Tomorrow morning, we are going live on Bitmart. And then we have another centralized exchange, decentralized exchange on a centralized exchange. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's basically a very, very, very big brand. They have a DeFi side of the brand on the same website, and we're going to be listed on the DeFi side. And we're going to be announcing that all tonight on the call. We're hoping to have over 120,000 people. We got Drake Bell coming on tonight. I used to watch growing up. We got some very big influencers in the game coming up. We even got a few football players, really big NFL players coming up today. And our main goal with tonight's space is to get Dave Portnoy's attention, saying, hey, Dave, we got $50,000 to donate to a dog shelter of your choice. We made your Miss Peaches viral, and we continue to do this, and we will do this, and we want to donate on a continuous basis and be able to raise stay puppies. We'll see how that goes tonight. We did the 3-prong approach with Dave. We reached out through multiple channels. We put billboards outside of his office. So I'm sure we got his attention. And tonight, only one could anticipate what will happen tonight. So
I'm looking forward to it, man. That's going to be
we've got a bunch of questions in the background here about a lot of my viewers are not that familiar with Base. So how do people buy your token? What's the best bridge and what's the best DEX?
Yeah, so Uniswap is usually the one you want to trade on. You can literally go to Uniswap. It gives you an option to bridge onto Base, or you could just simply Google it. There's many websites like app.bridge.base, I believe, and then you just make sure you guys DYOR on exactly how to bridge it. But it's very easy, especially if you're in the US. You have Coinbase, you could do it right on there. If you have an exchange account, you could send normal Ethereum to that account and then send out based Ethereum from the same account to your MetaMask, to your Trust wallet, whatever DeFi wallet that you may be using. And then the swapping mechanism will be done on Uniswap. And you can simply, once you get your bridge, you connect your wallet to Uniswap, input our contract address, and buy. Fairly simple. It's also on our website if you guys need more clarification. It's a really easy bridge. Before, 2 years ago, a bridge you'd have to wait 30 minutes to a couple hours to get your. And then there's that little time period where you're sitting there pooing in your pants, thinking that you got robbed, right? Because it hasn't hit, and you're just refreshing. But now it's it comes within literal if not under a minute. I'd like to say.
I had that first happen to me the other day when I bridged some, I forget where I was bridging it to. Maybe it was Kronos or something, and it didn't show up in my wallet. And I'm like,
wow.
oh, come on, man! It showed up on one side of the bridge and the other side of the bridge it wasn't there, and I'm like, this can't be true. No, but what happened is during the bridging process, the gas went out of whack, and so instead of it converting it into the token I wanted, it just dropped it into USDT on the destination side. But USDT on Kronos wasn't in my wallet yet, so I didn't, I had to add the token to MetaMask to see it. So for about an hour, I'm like, and of course, the project I wanted to buy 5x'd in that hour too. So that's how it works. Pedro, what questions you got here for Miss Peaches?
Well, Mr. PeachToshi Barkamoto. I was looking at. I'm sorry, I just love saying the name, bro. That's cool. One thing that, and I bring this up, is the fact that your reach out to Portnoy, he's got a wide, vast network of people, right? Like, we know that. On top of that, his show reaches, I think, almost like 100 million people. I mean, he's got something there, right? Like, so, if and that's just not even called Call Me Daddy, right? Like, that one itself branched off. No, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's the girl.
Yeah.
And she has, I mean, dude, I've seen Degens on her show talking she's a crypto person too. So to sit there and play both sides, are you trying to just really get into his whole entire network? And once you do,
so we've already done that. So, like, I come from a sales background. I believe in the 3-prong approach. I believe in walking up to the door and asking.
Yep.
So for 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, we had a full truck outside of the Barstool office with the billboard playing, saying, "Hey Dave, we got money for you." Obviously, in majority of our tweets, we have over just over 1,000 followers. So everybody's tagging him whenever we post. And we reached out to Jersey. So actually, Jersey Jerry, a very big guy on Barstool, he hopped on our first AMA, and he was like super bullish on base speeches. He's like very close to Dave. So obviously, we're working with him to try to get Dave on. We reached out to a few of his employees. We reached out to a few of his partners because, like I said, our advisors, they're really big in the space. One of our buddies gambles with Portnoy, and we're very close to him. It's just about getting his confidence, because the last project he pushed was literally 250K market cap. We're at 14 million right now. So to think that he wasn't thinking that much to go, retweet a project with 250K market cap when it could have completely rugged. It was almost high risk, and thankfully it didn't. The people behind it had were good people, but for us, it's like, come on, look at our chart. You see volume, you see ups, you see downs, you see a community, and we're actually standing behind it. We're donating. So I don't see in anyone's right mind who's, especially, it's not like he doesn't care about his dog. It's not like he's not raising capital for his dog to be able to donate. He actively pushes merch on his Twitter, saying 100% of this is going to be donated to different organizations.
Well, we saw that.
Interesting. I guess I didn't know that about him.
Yeah, he's huge on that. Like, I remember watching the unboxing. That's how I found him during COVID, right? He would crack me up. He cut himself. He'd open up boxes, and he would sit there and just simply say, "All right, go check these guys out." And he would eat people's pizza going through, like they would send him. And dude, he made literally people millionaires by them just simply unboxing their stuff. And he would, and dude, I remember one time seeing one of his things go up to like 300,000 people watching him on Twitter. I mean, he was the most watched guy during COVID. And so I just thought that was, first of all, brilliant. But the fact is that he cares so much about small businesses, and that he really cares about connecting with people. Like, yeah, I hear he's a dick, but he cares about people though. Look, I actually like that. I live out on the East Coast. People out here are dicks. I'm okay with that if you're a good person, though, right? Like, don't, what's the old saying? Don't piss on my head and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you slap me than kiss me on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? So I do like that about him. Like, he's a good dude. May not be the nicest of men, but he's a good man.
100%. Yeah. So we're very bullish on the fact that it just makes sense. Like, you took my dog, you made my dog more viral than she already is. She already has 1 million followers, man. 1 million followers. Yeah. So you made my dog more viral. You brought it in crypto. Now there's a mechanism within your project that actually could donate good big sums of money on a continuous basis, and you guys want to work long term with me. Why not? Like, our long-term goal, guys, is to have Peach's doghouse and be able to save thousands of dogs through our doghouses around America and hopefully around the world. And then overall just be like an animal saving animal project, and we truly believe that if projects started taking this, even companies like the biggest companies, if they started taking the social responsibility pledge, and started donating even 0.5% of their profits, world hunger will be solved. Every single problem would be solved. But greed is unfortunately runs society, and rightfully, people got to eat, people got to survive, but people don't understand. They're in such a mindset of scarcity that, for them to transfer over to the abundance mindset, being able to get back whether you want to call it God or the universe, it rewards you tenfold. That's what I truly believe in. Each one of my companies outside of this have a social responsibility pledge. We donate 5 to 10% of our profits yearly to a lot of children. We love children, we love giving back to children, helping human trafficking children, and now we're helping dogs, right? So that's kind of our mission here. That's really our mission.
Well, you can't get more altruistic than that. Helping dogs and helping children. The two things that if you can watch someone get hurt in an accident or a guy get murdered on Twitter or something like that, you're like, oh, that's terrible. But if it's a dog or a kid, it's like, I'm gonna go get that mother effer.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So, in terms of guys, so obviously we have a lot of hopefully some degens in here, and I'm gonna give you guys some very exclusive information.
Give it, baby.
Alpha time.
Oh, snaps! Look, I'm excited.
No, it's time for the
alpha noise.
Pull out your notes.
Wait. We can't hear you. Wait. Dude, that's such a loud thing, dude. Dude, what's up, bro? The thing's loud.
Sorry, I forget I feed it to you at top volume.
I love it. Let's go. So this is one of the funnest AMAs I've been on. So So guys, obviously there's been a lot of hype. As you guys can see, our chart had a lot of growth in the last 48 hours. We're up as you guys can see, on the 3rd, we were at about a $4 million market cap, 4.5, and now we're all the way up to 14. And we almost hit just under 20 because people are whispering, and there's whispers going on. People are reading the writing on the wall. People are seeing what's going on. People are seeing the exchange listings coming. So, obviously, guys, we're expecting a lot of volume tonight on this Barrio Novel. Like I said, last AMA, we had 170,000 listeners tune in. This AMA, it should be just that, if not more, especially with the big special guests we have coming on. I mentioned a few of their names, but we're going to be making some big announcements. We have another exchange coming. We also are implementing a game that will be released within hopefully the next week. We're just making sure all the protocols are being audited, that when people connect their wallet to the game, they're going to be able to have the protection and safety that is absolutely required. And this game will have a functionality where it'll either the community can vote. It's going to be either 100% gone to donations for the bets that are lost, and then 100% going back to buyback or burn. So we're coming out with a really cool game that's for the community in the Telegram, that people can go play, connect their wallet to, and be able to have a very fun time. It's a very simple game. It's very, very simple, but it's just another thing that we added onto the roadmap. As well, this weekend, we're going to be announcing partnerships with new communities. We have our meme contest going on. We have another art contest going on next week, a bunch of community activations. And we're really going hard on YouTube marketing. So targeting big YouTubers and Asia. Loves
here we are.
Yeah.
So Asia,
that's a big deal.
Yes, Asia. Whenever we're going to bed on Easter, and Asia comes, and a lot of those really big green candles that you see early morning, dawn of morning on Eastern Standard Time is Asia. They love us, and we're going to start showing them more love and reaching out and investing more there, because we have a lot of the Western Hemisphere. We have some of the biggest names, but we understand that crypto is global, and we have some investors from Korea, we have some investors from Japan. And we're looking to really just all that side of the world. So that way, it's a constant cycle of movement on a chart where, when Eastern goes to bed, Asia wakes up, they're trading. When Asia goes to sleep, Eastern wakes up and they're trading. And we want a constant flow. Our goal is volume here. Our goal is giving back. And a part of our roadmap is literally, once we hit 100 million market cap, we want to donate at least $100,000. And like I said, start building out those initiatives to actually be able to save dogs. But marketing is very key. when it comes to this crypto game, and I'm very happy to say that we have some of the best marketing that is yet to come. It's only been 7 days, 7-day lifespan of a project, guys. We launched at 300K market cap. We're sitting at 14 mil, and we still have
How did you launch? Was it a stealth or was it a pre-sale? What was the launch?
So actually, I'm sure as you guys have seen, there's a big meta, or there was, in the last month on Twitter, for pre-sales. So everyone is raising 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollars for pre-sales, literally tweeting an address and raising.
It's crazy.
It's only in history, this will be the only time people could raise this type of money, literally within days and hours. So we were going to do that approach, but then after studying the market, we noticed that it was just a cash grab for the devs. It was a cash grab for the team. They were raising 10 mil, taking home 3 mil before launch, putting 2 mil into marketing, 50% into LP, and calling it a day. And then the marketing kind of does itself because people are talking about it. You have 3,000 people in your pre-sale. You got to airdrop 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people. It's a complete disaster. So if you look at all those charts, you literally see a giant green dildo of
pretty much
going all the way up. Like literally, some of them will start at 50 mil market cap, go all the way to 200, and then within 24 hours, it's at like 10 mil market cap. So they're literally slow bugs. And we said, okay, we don't want to do that. Like, yes, of course, making a few mil before launch is kind of enticing, but we're not here for that. We're very successful. All of our partners and advisors are very successful in all realms of life. We don't need this money like a lot. Like we're not some crypto bros in a basement saying, "Hey guys, like let's move out of mom's basement. Let's go to the moon." Like it's not like that. This is really about sustainability and longevity, and this is why when we planned the launch of this, we did it strategically. So to my point, instead of doing a pre-sale and raising a stupid amount of money, we went private strategic. So we did a private strategic sale. We reached out to all of our biggest KOLs, all of our whale groups that we know 7 people in, and our listing partners, right? So every single person that we know would bring value. We raised about 1.2 mil in 24 hours. It filled really quickly just for our groups. And then people.
Hold on, I think you're the last two things you just said just faded off into oblivion.
No worries. I think the Wi-Fi just got a hit. Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
So the beautiful thing about this private sale, guys, is that even our biggest KOLs, even our listing partners, every single person is vested. And to like, people need to understand, like, usually KOLs get 100% of their bag up front after one tweet, and they're not incentivized to push longer. So we're actually one of the first ones in the space right now that are vesting our KOLs. Like I definitely think we're the first meme coin to vest KOLs, because meme coins 99% of the time go to nothing. So a KOL wants their bag up front. I totally respect it. I would too. But because of the people behind this, guys, they saw and they read the writing on the wall. So not only do we get our KOLs to put money in, but we got our KOLs to be vested. So anyone who did private sale or anyone who got paid tokens for marketing, they're vested over a month. It's weekly vests, and that's
wonderful.
Yeah, and then we also, another cool thing that we implemented is proof of support. So our KOLs aren't getting paid unless they're hitting our KPIs, and we have a full team that is auditing their Twitter, their Telegram, making sure that those KPIs are being set.
Now that's community involvement. That's a good way to look out for your token, is to get your community on to make sure people are holding up their end of the bargain.
Yeah, we even built a bot that tracks the wallets of our KOLs. So we know when they're selling. And when they sell, we call them out in the KOL group. And if it's a disrespectful sell, I mean, we have a conversation with them. But so far, like, I'd say 80% of our KOLs haven't even sold. They're very bullish on the project, and we could easily take this to 100 mil plus. I see these other projects with no utility, no good team, just really good marketing, hitting 200, 300, 400 mil on base. So we're trying, like, that's what we're aiming for. We don't care about a 30, 40, 50 mil market cap. But in the short term, I'd say in the next week, we want to definitely break 50 mil market cap. So we have a lot of marketing lined up. We have a lot of spaces and AMAs every single day lined up. So I'm basically on the go 24/7, just talking and talking and talking. But it's what I'm good at doing as a founder, and really portraying our vision and showing people that we are the next big thing.
I love it.
All right, well, I believe it, and that's why Pedro and I put a little bit of our meme coin money into it, and hopefully all your marketing efforts and my little show here will help the efforts to get Dave Portnoy to tweet this, because you're damn sure I just opened up TweetDeck and put an alert on his account. You're damn sure. I got some based ETH locked and loaded, some ammo, as Chuck Jansen says, ready to go. For that. But anyway, we've come to the end of our time here with you. Really appreciate you coming on to the show in our DeFi Dojo spot here. I know you got to run to get off to the next AMA, but thanks for coming on. We'll check on with you in future. If you've got any big news coming up that you want us just to cover in our daily news events, just drop it in my DMs, and we'll be happy to spread the word about it. So PeachToshi Barkamoto and the entire Peaches community here. It's like all you guys from Atlanta, the Peachtree State. Thanks for joining us. I point over here so my comment screen is. Thank you for joining us and coming out, supporting your project. I'll take this video, I'll put it up on YouTube separately, and all you guys will be able to share it with all your friends and give Pedro and I a whole shit ton of views. But anyway, so thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on. We hope you guys have an amazing rest of the show, guys. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at based_peaches. Check out our website, join our Telegram, come see what the community is about. We look forward.
All links in the bottom.
We look forward to seeing you guys at 100 bill market cap. Thank you guys so much for having us on.
Cheers. Have a good day, Peaches.
You too. Better, brother.
Oh, that was a good episode.
Yeah, good guy.
Of the DeFi Dojo.
Definitely. You got to do the closing set.
See? Oh, it didn't come. It didn't. Oh, I have it on. I've been switching the screens here, but I have it on just on the live stream.
Do it one more time. Just see if we can figure it. Come on. Here we go. Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was the DeFi Dojo segment here, and this section is wrapping up, and this is what I wanted to do. And it didn't. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The DeFi Dojo.
Where's the music?
I turned it off.